folks, welcome back to another edition of Action Figure Imagery Tour Reviews. Today we're having a look at Marvel Legends, Marvel Comics, Spider-Man from the Spider-Man franchise, the villain known as HammerHead. I guess you could say this is his first time in the line. I'll explain. Back a few years ago, there was a chameleon figure, the villain known as Chameleon, that came out, and he came with an extra head, and one of the extra heads was a HammerHead head, and you could take the chameleon's head off and place that HammerHead head onto the chameleon's body, and you'll see that figure. I have that exact figure in my collection, and you'll see that particular figure later in this video. On to this new official HammerHead this time. This time he's an official figure now. He's no longer accessory piece like he was back then. And as you can see, he comes with some extra hands and a baseball bat to go along with the figure. And on the back, so I can get a closer look. Turn around. There he is from the side, and there's the back, and you'll get a closer look at all of that in the back in the slideshow of this video. And there he is to the side again. And now let's have a look at HammerHead outside of the packaging. Okay folks, here's HammerHead out of the packaging, and as you see, I have his baseball bat in his hand, and the baseball bat is one of his accessories, along with the extra pair of hands that he comes with, which we'll get into later in the video. And right now I have one of the extra pair of hands with him holding a baseball bat, because when you purchase the figure, he has both of the fists. And when you get a closer look at the figure in a slideshow, I think that Hasbro did a great job making HammerHead look just like he does in the comics, compared to the old chameleon figure head. If you look closely, you'll see in the slideshow also that he has brass knuckles, and I can't figure out what that says. Those letters are real hard to see. It looks like sorry about that. Trying to get in the camera, I need better lighting. The baseball bat, put the figure to the side for a moment. The baseball bat, by the way, is made out of very hard plastic material. It's not bendy, it's pretty solid. You can't bend it, it's not rubbery. It's pretty solid, and that's a good thing right there. It's made out of rock solid plastic. But anyway, if you remember the old chameleon figure that came with the HammerHead head, this one right here, and the new HammerHead looks more like the comic book version than this old figure does. Now remember, this is the chameleon figure that came with the HammerHead head. This is not this HammerHead figure. I can't get him to stand for that. There he is. This HammerHead figure right here is actually the first true original HammerHead figure. This one is just the chameleon's body with the HammerHead head. And how do I like the HammerHead figure? My thoughts on him. What do I like best about him? What could have been better? Everything, in my opinion, is perfect about the HammerHead figure, except I think Hasbro made him a little bit too tall. Other than that, yes, the first HammerHead figure with the chameleon was a little bit on the skinny side, and they made up for it with this new one. But I think he's a little bit too tall. If you do a Wikipedia search on HammerHead, he's listed at 5'10", I think, or 5'11", 5'10", I think. So he's over 6 feet tall. He's a little bit too tall. I think they should have made him a little bit shorter, and also, oh, I'm sorry, HammerHead should have came with a old-fashioned Tommy gun from the 1930s style. That's what he should have came with, and I'll explain that later in the video too. His weapon of choice is that's what he should have came with instead of a baseball bat. If you know the character real well, that's what he should have came with. And you'll see what I'm referring to once we go to the slideshow, which is right now. Let's go to the slideshow right now. Okay, folks, here's the slideshow for HammerHead. As promised, here's the packaging. There's the right side view of the packaging. And you see the accessories he comes with from that angle. There's the back of the packaging, and you'll see the scan image of it later in the video at the slideshow. Here's the left side of the packaging. And there's HammerHead out of the packaging, and you see it comes with the extra hands and the baseball bat, and there's a close-up shot of his face right there. Love the pinstripe suit, by the way. Comment on that. The red tie, the black shirt, everything's nice. There he is with the baseball bat in his hand. And you see the default hand. There he is next to the aforementioned previous figure, the chameleon figure, HammerHead. And there he is next to a Happy Hogan figure, which has the same legs, by the way, and maybe even the same upper body as HammerHead himself. And there's a close-up look at HammerHead's brass knuckles on his left. Even here, I still can't figure out what that says. Look like the second letter is a letter A. I'm not sure. There's another shot of it. And a side profile of HammerHead from the right view. And I love those brass knuckles, by the way. It's a nice look right there. And there's a left view of HammerHead. Plus, I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, but there's the accessories right there, the hands and the baseball bat up close. But I think the face of this figure is more detailed than the previous chameleon. I think, like right here, I think he's a little bit too tall. He's almost a little bit over 6 inches. There he is next to retro Peter Parker figure without the glasses. HammerHead is supposed, and there's my efforts at trying to make him charge, putting HammerHead in his charging pose. I was going to say HammerHead is supposed to be listed at 5'10", and if you want to have him ramming someone, there's my efforts right there at trying to make him charge and attack. And the reason why I posted this, you'll see why. I said that HammerHead needs a gun. That gun that comes with these guys. Fortnite Legendary Series, and if you can purchase these guys for this gun right here and paint it black, because HammerHead, this is the gun for HammerHead right here. If you want your HammerHead to have a gun, I recommend you can buy these guys separate also from Fortnite, and you can get the gun you need for HammerHead, and you'll see why. And there he is with it right there. Just needs customizing, just need painting. And there's HammerHead next to those two guys. But you'll see a comic book version. This is what he should have came with, not the baseball bat. And that's it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Everyone have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.